Good morning, good afternoon, hello. What we're going to do is to explore a little bit about layers using the GIMP. We're going to do it using this photograph here of a lamb, and you'll see in the background there's another lamb encroaching upon this lamb's ear, and it would be nicer if it weren't there. So we're going to open this image in the GIMP. Now there are two ways of doing this. You can right click on the image and you can go up to edit with GIMP. Actually, I lied when I said two ways through three. You can go down to open with and go down to GIMP, or you can actually just drag and drop. So pressing down with the left button, you can drag this picture into this working area here, and there is your image of the GIMP. Correct JPEG data. Oh well. Now because we're working in this area here, it's a little bit small, so we want to make it slightly larger. So we'll go up to 100%. Now we're working with layers, and the best way of seeing what layers can do is to use them. So we'll go to layers and create a duplicate layer. How do we know we have a duplicate layer? Because we go to Windows, Dockable Dialogues, and we get a layers dialog box, which is here. Okay, it's in the way a bit, I know, but what the heck. So we're actually, the eye means the bit you can see, and I'll show you the difference. When you turn off an eye, you're actually looking at the other one. Let me show you. The best way of explaining that is if I just rub out don't be alarmed, that's on the background copy. If I turn off the eye on the foreground copy, that's what I'm seeing. I'm just looking at the background copy. If I switch off the eye on the background copy, I can only see the main color, and you see it's gone. You can't actually see. So I'll switch that back on again, and there it is. So we'll go to edit and undo item visibility, edit, undo item visibility, edit, undo, erase, and there we are. We're back to the beginning. We're working on the background copy. So what we need to do is to take some of this greenery here and superimpose it on this. Now if we took the wrong shade of green, it would look silly, so we've actually got to keep changing which green we take. So we click on the clone tool, we move to an area of green fairly close to where we want to work. We hold down the control key on the keypad and we click. We now take our finger off the control key, and that square there shows where we're picking up our colors from. And what we need to do then is to highlight the area around and just paint over the area, and again, and you notice how that cross over there has gone back to where it started. Now what this has the effect of doing is creating lines. If you keep moving, going back to the beginning, you're going to have lines and ridges, but that's alright, that doesn't matter because we will then sort those out a little bit later. Now don't worry if you make a mistake when you're doing that and whoops, we've chopped half his ear off, because if you hold down the control key and tap the letter Z, that undoes the last thing that you did. Now we're going to take a little bit more of this little lamb away, and notice how we're picking up where have a look at not where the pointer is, but where that moves to, and you can see that occasionally we can make a bit of a mistake, and we're now picking up the lamb's head. So you need to be aware of where everything is, and all I'm doing is holding down the left button and I'm clicking. Now because I've started picking up a little bit of the lamb again, I'm going to move down here, hold down the control key, I'm now going to pick up a little bit along here. Now because it's such a small area, I'm just doing little easy strokes. Now I've got an area which I've created, which is the green that I like for this part. I hold down the control key, press down, and now I can actually do quite a large swathe through there. And there is the lamb's ear. Whoops. And there I'm taking a bit of his ear. Now I'm going to stop now and let you see how that looks when I finish, because you don't want to watch me doing all of that. Okay, catch you in a moment.